Welcome to video 4 of Acknowledging Student Behavior Methods of Feedback. In this video, we will answer the question, how can I implement feedback? While knowledge of positive and constructive feedback is necessary, it is certainly not sufficient. Teachers need to know how to apply these strategies in an efficient and effective manner. We will outline how the 3 general methods for providing effective feedback can be implemented in the classroom setting. Just as a teacher would collect baseline data on their students, it is important for a teacher to know their own rate of feedback. To start, consider identifying a specific method of feedback, behavior-specific praise, instructive or corrective, as well as the time and the setting to collect the baseline data. For example, you may choose the first 15 minutes of second period math or the last 15 minutes of a small group's reading session. When possible, it is recommended that the teacher choose the behavior and the setting that they may be struggling with the most. And this could include a period of the day in which you are serving more students with more challenging behaviors. Because it may be difficult for them to collect data on their own in real time, there are a few options for teachers to collect data with fidelity. First, the teacher can ask another staff member to observe them. And although this is the most efficient way to collect data, an adult may not be available during the identified time. In this case, a teacher may consider video recording the session and reviewing and collecting that data at a later time. Delivering feedback at optimal rates may come as natural to some but not to others. Research has indicated that few teachers reach that optimal 4-to-1 ratio of positive to negative feedback. However, by implementing some of these methods, you may strive to that as a goal. By purposely incorporating the delivery of feedback into your lesson planning, we're more likely to increase the ratio of positive to negative feedback statements. By using specific questions or prompts that will promote a student's response, which will then allow us an opportunity for us to deliver the targeted feedback. Incorporating prompts to remind us to deliver feedback during the lesson, and this could include notes or symbols on the whiteboard. It could include index cards, strategically placed post-it notes. Visuals could also be used. You could use a digital interval timer. You could carry that in your pocket or clip it to your clothing. And then many people are wearing the smartwatches, which have timers and vibration for the timers that could signal us to prompt a corrective feedback, a behavior-specific praise, and so forth. Once baseline data is collected and strategies have been chosen, it's important for the teacher to continue to monitor the amount of feedback they are providing. You might consider graphing the delivery to serve as a visual aid, and the teacher can even set a goal for each session as a motivational strategy. On the next slide, we're going to see an example of a spreadsheet that has been used to monitor a teacher's delivery of behavior-specific praise and goal setting for future lessons. So here you see this is actually a Google Sheet that has been created, and you'll see on the far left-hand column where we have included the baseline data for Miss Jones. Now, as a reminder, I want to mention that baseline is not determined based on one data point. This too, as her baseline, 2 feedbacks within a 15-minute period of time of behavior-specific praise is an average of a series of observations of at least 3 data points. So 3 to 5 is what the research recommends to reach a true baseline data point. Then you can see where observations were conducted 3 times in the month of September and October, and the number of behavior-specific praises that Miss Jones provided students in a 15-minute interval is listed here in these cells. Once the data is entered into these cells, it automatically plots them on this graph. So this Google Sheet has already been set up to calculate all this automatically on the graph for you. So all you have to do is continue entering the dates down the left-hand side and your data points. And we've just added a column for did the teacher meet their goal or not here. That does not actually go onto the graph itself. And so we have tabs across the bottom for each type or method of feedback. You will have a link for this document in your training guide. So as we prepare to end this video, we want to make sure you are aware of some additional resources that we're going to provide for you. In the next video, we will take a deeper look into those resources to support, extend, and deepen your understanding of student feedback. So we will see you in video 5.